been in Russia now for a year. And in the time that I've been here, I've been bounced from, about 12 clubs. Okay. And of those 12 clubs, I could hear hip hop being played when I got bounced. Okay. Yeah. Now, the crazy thing about that situation is that the club itself was too racist to let me into the club, but they weren't racist enough to play black music.
Yeah, listen, mate. I've been over this with Godfrey, and because that's all he ever talks about when he was here.
Yeah.
All he ever. I started to think he was a bit of a one horse. What do you call it? One pony horse.
No,
one trick
pony. Yeah.
Because all he ever talked about was racism.
Yeah.
All he ever talked about.
Yeah.
And I was just like, after 15 minutes of it, I was just kind of looking at him going, I'm from Southeast London, mate. This doesn't have anything to do with me. What you're preaching, again, just doesn't really have anything to do with me at all.
Yeah.
Some of the worst racism I've ever encountered has been from people of colour.
Yeah.
And give a thought to us. Give a thought to us. How do you think we feel when we're sitting around, a bunch of white people are sitting around, and some guy just throws out a racist comment completely out of nowhere, and you just look at him and you see that assumption that it's going to be okay for him to say that. It's not okay for him to say that because that's not how I'm built.
Yeah.
You know? And then he just ruins everything, and I'm just kind of staring him out, looking at him going, was it really necessary? Why would you kind of say it? Like, and I'm starting to feel really uncomfortable, right? Because I don't want to. Because I didn't chuckle, I didn't smirk, I didn't. I'm disgusted, and I'm offended, frankly. And in Russia, it's even harder. By the way, it's even harder. And I've come after people several times. I've just gone, why? Like, where did that come from? Why would you just subtly say a mean thing about a black person, like out of nowhere? No, there was no prompt. This is completely out of context. This is where we're at. But what was I going to say? Yeah, that's right. Nobody cares about what you just said. They won't let a black guy into a club that's playing hip hop. Here's the news. Ding, 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 ding. Nobody cares. That's how bad it is.
I know.
Like, I know how ridiculous that is. I've made jokes all on my podcast. Back to your buddy Justin Bieber. I remember, what's it called? That Afrobeat dancing that's really still quite popular now, isn't it? What's it called? Afro dancing.
We've got so many. There's so many.
Okay, so that one where the girls are twerking about and stuff. I've got a friend who's really into that stuff. She teaches it. I remember it was the Sorry video of Justin Bieber, and all the girls are doing Afrobeat. Not one of them is black. And I was just thinking, Justin, what are you doing, man? How have you just got a bunch? He's not even in the video. He's not even in the video. There's a bunch of girls doing Afrobeat, and not one of them is black. And I was just thinking, you got to get some African booty shaking there and all. While we're on the subject, I can tell you, I think I broke a racist's heart. There was this girl I was fooling around with, and the strange thing is, like, we would meet up during the day for an hour or two, and I would look at my watch, and then I'd make up that I had to leave, and then I'd leave. Like that, we did that 3-4 times. But she still seemed to think that we had, like, there was this bright future that we had together, and she'd send me text messages saying that she loved me and things like that.
Before you continue, just have the right context.
Yeah.
A racist tot or a racist heart? Boof, 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 boof.
She heart.
Oh, heart. Okay, I thought you meant tot. Okay, cool.
And
now
she was incredibly racist. I mean, I remember saying, she's one of these people who by impulse couldn't help herself. Like, I would just be talking and be going, oh yeah, so yeah, my friend's married to a Chinese. My friend's married to a Chinese girl actually, and blah blah blah. And before I've even finished my sentence, she goes, "Does she eat a lot?" I said, "What?" She goes, "Does she eat a lot?" So what are you talking about? Well, it's just the Chinese. Have you seen them eat? They usually eat a lot. Does she eat a lot? Like, we weren't like, what? What are you talking? And then she did things like that. Time and time again, I would talk about somebody else who was from somewhere else. Again, I'm a Londoner, so like people I know are from all over, man.
Yeah.
You know? Just walk through central London and you'll see. And she would say something about someone who was black or just impulse. It would just come straight out. This racist comment would just shoot out completely out of context. I'd just be like looking at her, just going like, this has got nothing to do with the story that I'm trying to tell you. Sorry, I did mention, and I'd be like, sorry, did I mention that it was my friend's girlfriend I was talking about? You're talking about my friends here.
Yeah.
Who you don't know. Like, where did this come from?
Yeah.
Like a fountain just sprung out.
Yeah.
She seized this opportunity to say something incredibly mean, and she did it. Anyway, I broke her heart. She's absolutely devastated, that we didn't... she couldn't. She could never work out why. And I've got reams and reams of text where she says, I wanted to have a kid with you and all this kind of stuff. And
can I tell you a secret about her feelings?
What?
No, in a case.